I should have done this last night before these had a chance to dry out. Okay, 74.1 grams. Now my thinking is if there's moisture still in these, after they've been in the vacuum for about an hour, they should weigh less. And we'll see. I may as well do these as well. Okay. Now I was actually personally told by the guys that make the cactus juice that your pump will last longer if you don't shut it off while it's still under vacuum. Now I always thought that this thing would have had some sort of a one-way valve there that, would have kicked in, but I'm going to do it this way anyway because the guy probably knows what he's talking about. In all likelihood, he's probably gone through a lot of pumps testing out his cactus juice. So anyway, that's why I did it this way. Now, as you can see, I let it run for about an hour and 20 minutes. Got sidetracked again. Okay. Let's see what we got here. When I picked them up, they felt a little bit cool. That meant there was evaporation as the water was boiling off. Okay. We've got 172.4. 72.4. Okay, I noticed it dropped back to 72.3 after it stood there for a while, so we'll call it 72.3. So that's almost 2 grams. I wonder how much water is 2 grams. Well, this is the way I'm going to do it. I guess first we'll turn it on. Okay, I'm going to put this on here. And then I'm going to press the tare button to 0 it. And then I'm going to see how many drops does it take to bring it up 1.8 grams, which is what appears to have come out of there. Anyway, let's just very carefully now. 1, 2, 3, 8, 29, 30. 31, 32. Oh, it quit on me. Okay, I guess I was just going too slow before. So I'm going to do it differently. I'm going to forget about counting the drops. Okay, I'm just going to quickly add it here until it gets up to 1.8. There we go. That's 1.8 grams. So that much water came out. You know, that's hard to believe, but I guess it did. Well, folks, as you can see, it doesn't take too much to sidetrack me. Now my original plan was to wait until I had it turned down almost to the final dimension and then deal with these cracks. But I'm thinking now that there is a chance it could fly apart on me on the lathe. So I'm just going to sort of beef them up a little bit with thin. Now, surprisingly, that one was already filled up. Must have been from when I was doing the brass tube thing. I'm not going to use the curing agent. I'm just going to let this soak in. I think that's pretty well got it. Well, as you can see, I used my table saw sled to trim down these blanks a little bit. Makes it a little easier to do the barrel trimmer thing. In fact, I don't even have to use the drill press. Now, mind you, I have to admit, I did accidentally touch one of the brass tubes, this one right here. Now, I just barely touched it. I more or less polished the end of it than anything. I know I didn't do any serious damage here, and it's too short or anything like that. I didn't show you me cutting this because generally the camera angle is so bad it looks like I'm going to cut my fingers off, and of course I'm not. But apparently some of you have had to go and change your underwear after watching my videos here when I use the table saw, so yeah. Anyway, sorry about that. Well, I guess the next thing we do is the barrel trimmer thing, and then we're ready to turn. But you know what? That's going to be tomorrow.